19, Talon Staggs, number 21, Jonathan Getz, 22, Reese Siva, 23, Brady Olson, 24, Carson Wood, 26, Vincent Way, 27, Chadwick Noor, 31. Tristan Pruitt will hold up for just a moment, catch up with our whole shot, and see who we have out front. It is an orange motorcycle for the moment. In fact, it's about 4 of them.
Might be the number 13 of Jace Wolf, I believe.
It's probably correct. Wolf out of Wisconsin, 14-year-old rider. Nope, and then the number 58 trying to go right along with him. That's number 15.
A big get off for the number 50.
It might be Brody Barth, too, the number 16. There's Vincent Way coming through about top 6 or 7. There's the 22 in the mix there as well. That's Jonathan Getz out of Florida. I love it when these kids meet East Coast, West Coast, Northeast guy, Texas guy. Settle the score right here.
Well, they talk about the evolution of social media. These guys have looked each other up. They've been stalking the gram. They've been looking over the Twitters and everything like that. They know who's who. And so it's the best of the best from all across the country here.
And we'll pick back up with rider number 39. That's Aiden Zing. 41 is Caleb Wood. Gage Spawn, 42. Kane Balacina, 44. Matthew Williams, 46. Jaden Strubles, 47. Jacob Garcia, 49. Jake Willis, 50. Kevin DePino, 57. Logan Webb is rider number 53.
And then taking a look, number 54 is going to be Ryder Scrodrus, and then Tommy Doble on the 58. Joseph Shipley is going to be number 59. The 61 of Carson Bullen, then Dakota Baker on the 65. Michael Gerda, number 67. The 68 of Tommy Petz out there as well. Alex Howard on the 71. The 77 of Jacob Hawk. The 78 of Jace Baker. The 82 of Grant McDonald. Brady Rodecker on the 83. Sebastian Timmerman. 84, the 88 of Carson Adams, Jax Coleman on the 91, Cole Blesha on the 95, and Luca Modica out there on the number 96.
And it is the number 13 of Jace Wolf, but check this out. Vincent Way has come from 5th all the way to challenge now for the lead. In fact, he will lead. The 27 of Vincent Way absolutely put together a stellar lap. That was impressive.
That wasn't just a pass. There was style in the air afterwards. That was a statement. The number 27.
That was a flex, if you will, as you young kids say.
Absolutely. A weird flex, but okay. He got the job done nonetheless. Oh, problems for, I believe that might have been your early leader, Jace Wolf.
Stuck back there behind the boards there. 3-way battle now. Joseph Shipley, Jonathan Getz, Kevin DePino, Colby Lesser, but man, it's all Vincent Way. Will he turn out to be the fastest way of the family?
That's the way. I like it.
Oh,
out front.
It is. Super dad joke right there. Are you a dad, though?
I'm not.
Not a dad. Learning them, though. Getting good at it. The number 22 coming right with him, and that is Jonathan Getz. So Getz can challenge out of Florida, way out of California by way of Michigan, if you will. But, man, it is just a bottleneck behind Getz on that 22 machine. Vincent Way does not want to mess around with that.
And look at that. Vincent Way tripling into Storyland. Second place going to do it as well. That's going to be one of those separator jumps here in this mini senior.
Yeah, they're all doing it now till about 8th or 9th. The boys, if you will. So Vincent Way, well, they credit Jace Wolf with leading that first lap. I guess he made it past after the transponder loop there. But, man, what a great opening lap there. They turned to 158, and that's exactly what Mike Brown turned on that first lap, a 158. Now we'll see if they can match Mike Brown's 202.
It's going to be side-by-side battling on screen right there through the sand section. The number 59 trying to find a spot to make the pass.
Here comes Way right past us in the announcer's tower. Getz is right there with him. In fact, he might match that lap time. And then our third place rider is the number 71, or 11 possibly, Colby Lesser.
One of the things that I like that I'm seeing out of your leader, the number 27, he's not taking those main inside lines. Looking a little bit to the outside, not quite as deep.
I think those have gone away. Like early in the day, that was the spot. That's no longer where you want to be. They're so deep. We saw the big vet riders dragging their feet through some of them, so you know a Super Mini's going to do that for sure. Or a mini senior bike, that is.
And Jonathan Getz getting his way up in the second. With Colby Lesser now rounding out the podium spot. Jace Wolf falling back to 4th over that last lap.
So it's 3 seconds. That's the lead. There's Vincent Way. Just behind him, you'll see the 22 of Getz. He's not gone just yet. Matching lap times pretty similar. 207, 208 for second and third place riders. They head towards the 10 Commandments. Vincent Way will hop into him first. Double there. And you know his dad, like, I wonder if he listens to his dad. Like his dad trained some of the best guys in the business. And I wonder if he's like, yeah, I get it, Dad.
But it's also his dad. So, you know, it's tough to take those words from dad.
Correct.
What he does is he gets AC to tell him. He tells,
yeah, I'll tell you what to tell him. He'll listen to you.
Well, whatever advice he's giving him seems to be working because he is doing exactly what he wanted as he dips back into Storyland.
One of those kids is jumping right off the side of the track, just cruising down the side there on the 26 Kawasaki. It's interesting.
New lines developing.
Yeah. There's Brandon Eade right in the middle of things there. Brandon is 7th. Top 10, man. That's what you want. That is a huge accomplishment out here at this Monster Energy AMA National Championship. And there is Eade right in the thick of things on that number 14 KTM.
And it looks like that outside run along the right side of that sand section has been pretty quick, but
Eade made it work all the way from the inside up. All right, Getz is closing in slowly but surely. The inside line, that's where you'll find the 27 of Vincent Way, but Getz is slowly crept up. It was over 3 seconds last time around. I would imagine it's below that just a tad. 3.5. Should be right there at the 3-second mark there. It should be lap number 3. 2:08 for Vincent Way. There is the 14 coming across, Brandon Eade. A 2:07 flat for Jonathan Getz. So that's the positive. If you're Getz, you want to be moving in that direction.
And I'm watching the 2 leaders up front. I'm trying to figure out where exactly Getz is making up time on Way. Looks like Getz a lot of those far outside lines, even across the going in the mechanics area. He was coming all the way around the outside.
He's following Vincent Way through these inside to inside portions of the racetrack, going into the 10 Commandments. They'll both hug that inside line. Getz is good with that. They'll double again. Triple out goes Getz, so he brings a little more speed exiting the 10 Commandments. So there's one little spot.
And I'm not sure how well it shows on Racer TV, but that corner after the 10 Commandments has got a little bit of an off camber to it as well. So you see those back ends stepping out from time to time if you come in with too much speed.
Gets to the far left-hand side of the racetrack. Vincent Way on the far right-hand side, so he's definitely closed it down. We're under 2 seconds now. Getz is putting it all together, and he is, and there it is. He topples over there, but he can keep it running.
And that was that spot we saw Brownie almost come to a stop in just in that last moto.
That close, too. He was within 2 bike lengths. Now it's going to open back up to probably 5 seconds. Now he's really got some work to do. You don't want to panic.
Yeah, heart rate spiked now. He's got to kind of regroup, try to see if he can creep back up on the number 27.
So a little bit of a problem there for Jonathan Getz. I wouldn't say he almost fell out. It just kind of the rut stopped him from falling all the way over to the ground. The bib looks like he's been eating all kind of crab legs and macaroni and cheese. That thing's messy. It's got all kind of stuff on the front. It's hanging all over the place. So he can look up and still see Vincent Way. It's all is not lost if you are in that 22. Hang on now. You
going for a wild ride
away now if you really mess up. So Getz has got to take a breath and keep this thing moving. Colby Lesser in the number 3 spot. I'll say it 3 different ways. One of them's got to be right. Lesser. Yes, sir. Brandon Eade from 7th to 4th. Jace Wolf in the number 5 spot. Kevin DeFino is 6th. Cole Blecka is 7th. Joseph Shipley 8th. Talon Staggs 9th. And Ryder Scoderis rounds out your top 10. Aiden Zing back in 11th. 11 minutes in.
Looking a little deeper in the pack. A couple of riders making big moves there. Grant McDonald moving up. Caleb Wood sitting in 18th now. Last time I saw him, he was on the backside of the top 20. So he's trying to work his way inside that. And we talk about it all the time. Hey, you don't get the best of starts sometimes. You don't get shuffled back in that first turn, but you've got to make the most of it because you don't know how these next 2 motos are going to shape out. Sure, you might come in. If you can get inside that top 10, like you said, you've got a good shot to have a solid finish out here at the ranch. So we'll see if those riders are able to keep pushing forward. But right now, the battle on screen, 3 riders. Ooh, quick little tear off there in the Commandments. That's bold.
That's a shout out to number 95, Colt Blecka. He's made a pass. He's not in the position we see on the screen. He is in the mix there, and he is coming. So the cream is rising to the top in this late portion of the moto. We are 10 minutes in. This is the absolute meat and potatoes of this race. This is what, like, if you're a guy that's evaluating talent, you watch a kid. If he gets a whole shot, you watch. You're looking for different things there. If you see a kid get a 12th place start, now you got to see how he manages emotions, passing. You know, they use that word racecraft. See how he manages the racetrack. So you can still get attention if you're a guy like number 95, Cole Blecker, coming through the field and racing yourself into a championship. There's Vincent Way, continues to hug the inside line. And that little right-hander heading towards the finish line. No two-card yet.
And did you just see that?
Oh, Getz is hucking the big announcer double here. I felt the thunder. You don't have to look. You can feel them land. He is all in. He's like, I'm not done yet. They're only halfway. They put the halfway flags out. So we are going 20 minutes in this one. So we've got 9 more minutes. If you're Jonathan Getz, if you see some positive movement towards Vincent Way, you got a shot.
Yeah, I was curious whether or not we were going to see the leaders pucking out this big jump right here. And Jackson and I talked about it earlier. There's kind of a risk-reward with that. Sure, we've seen it pay off. We've seen it at Devon. Looks cool. But we've also seen wheels explode on impact out there.
Absolutely. So Getz will probably give it 2 more laps. And if he's not making any headway, they'll probably back him down and say, all right, let's give it a shot here. But if not, there's Cole Blecker. Like we said, he's jumped up into the number 5 spot past 2 riders. Turned a 2:10, which is just about a second off of our fastest lap time set forth by Vincent Way on that lap.
I tell you who else I'm starting to watch creep inside this top 10 is the number 16 of Brody Barth. Correct. Every time I see him, the name's green. He's moving forward now, sitting in the 9th place spot.
That's what championships are built on right there. Just stay green in our little announcer board there. But Vincent Way, super solid, man. That first lap was where he won this race. He immediately made that pass, cut through the field, past 5 guys in the first lap. And his speed was immediate on that lap. About 8 more minutes to go. That would be, what, about 3 laps, maybe 4 laps. So Getz has slipped back from 7 to 8 seconds. Vincent Way felt that challenge coming. I'm sure they said, give me 1 more good lap, and he did it. Opened it back up to 8 seconds, and that might break Jonathan Getz. He might have to just back it down and settle for a second. All things considered, that's not bad.
Well, I was just about to say that. He settles for a second in Moto 1. He's still very alive in the championship fight, and it's one of those things you're going to feel silly if you're sending it for second in Moto 1 and then unable to compete in Moto 2 or 3.
There you go. Manage the race. Having a look at the number 52. That is Kevin DePino. Yellow flags are out wherever he is headed. The rider number 26 on the Kawasaki. Having some more issues there.
Watching on screen there is the 52 coming across the line, skying up and over that triple.
Up into the number 7 spot, DePino. Now 6, Kevin DePino. Cameraman likes his style. We're going to follow this guy for a bit. Kevin DePino out of the mechanics area. Aiden Zing now with some green on his name. Whatever Jonathan wants, Jonathan gets. There is Vincent Way. Jason, when you interview him, man, he was in that first lap. He went from 5th to passing on the lead lap, first lap. Just immediately zapped everybody in front of him.
Well, 5th when you saw it. Now, this might be tall tales from the short team manager for his squad, Daniel Blair. He says he was in 20th.
Oh, no, he was not.
He's saying 20th.
Well, he came through these 10 commandments in 5th place. Yes. I saw that, but he must have made some dazzling moves just before that, passing 15 riders. I mean, you can.
Far be it for me to question the vision and what Daniel Blair saw there.
Daniel Blair.
So he's proud of Nick Way here on the Husqvarna.
Vincent Way. He's proud of Nick, too.
Sorry, yeah, Nick. Well, I guess Nick had a hand in it.
Sure, a big hand.
Had a hand in this.
Him and his wife did.
Saw them motoing down in DeWitt, in Michigan, the last couple of weeks. Getting ready for this. Jonathan Getz. I feel like we've had the Way-Getz tandem for quite a few classes for years here at the ranch. And Colby Lessar is 3rd. Jace Airwolf in 4th. And Cole Blecker is in 5th. Yeah, but that is impressive. Whether it was 5th or 20th or somewhere
Solid
in between.
Pass. Even 5 guys in one lap on a
And
busy, chaotic first lap.
Yeah.
Got them all. Got the last guy right before the first lap. And, dude, a lot of people think, oh, well, that's just Nick Way's kid. He's gotten all the good stuff. No, he is legit this dude now. He is that guy. He's in first place, but he's really raced himself into being a title contender everywhere he goes.
Yeah, it used to be like close and then the edge of podiums and here and there a podium, and now looking to be a dominant force, opening up to a 5-second gap over Getz, who's on the number 22 Gas.
Actually, Getz is it was 8 seconds, now it's down to 5 seconds.
Okay.
And Getz was 1 bike length off of him when he fell, so he's having to catch him.
And Getz, the 2:08 lap time. Getz and Cole Blecka, who's in 4th, had the 2 fastest times the last time around. So
Blecka in 4th now. He was outside the top 10.
So we might have a run, and that's the thing in the first motos. You've got to be patient with the first motos because you never know what riders have the bad gate pick, and you won't see them in the first maybe 10 minutes of their first moto of the week. You don't realize who the contenders are. It takes a while to get them on the radar.
Yeah, Aiden Zing, another one of those guys. He's up to the number 10 spot. Every time our little screen turns green, you see guys just climbing to the top there, and Zing is another one of those dudes. Probably, 2 more laps, no 2-lap board out yet. So, man, if you're Jonathan Getz, maybe you might take one more run at Vincent Way.
Yeah, Kevin, you said maybe if it's a lap or 2, if he's not making up any ground, he'd calm down. He's making up a little ground, and he's certainly not calming down. Still sending that big jump right next to the tower. And, he's pushing hard. He thinks he's got a chance here at this first moto win.
Florida versus California. Biggie versus Tupac. The rivalry's strong, the hatred. There's no hatred.
Oh, there were limos driving by their pit last night. That was scary.
Yeah, the big old 92 Tahoes rolling through here. Whoa, it's weird. Rodney Tomlin at the helm of one of them. I don't know how he got involved, but
there's an old.
You want some beef? There's an old
Rodney's involved
with 15s in the back.
There's Jonathan Getz. That's the 22 you're watching on your screen. Let's see if he can close in. Yes, that is huge.
The thump. Oh, he has. Now there's Vincent Way going into the finish line turn. Lappers and all this chaos. Blue flags are out. 2 card is out. All right, let's have some fun here. We got it down to 3 seconds now. Lap number 8. Jonathan Getz is on a heater right now. Man, the lap traffic has got to be playing havoc now for Vincent Way. They were rolling that blue flag out, trying to let everybody know.
And I'm watching right now as the leaders getting ready to make their way into the 10 Commandments. Way's got 2 more riders just in front of him. And he almost comes together with one. There we go. A lap rider pinches him off.
He gets hung up. Jonathan Getz. That's the benefit of being Jonathan Getz. Everybody kind of knows you're coming through. He's got to put together a flawless lap and hope for a little bit of a mistake by Vincent Way. Another little bobble coming out of that right-hander. And Getz is just banging guys out of the way, man. Heading off into Storyland. There he goes. Can't do the triple there. Let's see if Getz can do it from the far inside. Just send it. You're off. There he goes.
Hanging off the back of that bike. Just going for it.
I dig it. Kevin DeFino slowly crawling up there. Get in there. What? Oh, you're talking. I'm like, what? Who are you talking to? I get it now. Got it. Cole Blecka up to 4th. A 2:08. He was the fastest man on the racetrack on lap number 8. Cole Blecka. And he is actually 3/100ths of a second behind Colby Lassar.
So he's making a push for that final podium spot in a hurry right there. And he's been consistently running 209, 208s.
Yeah, he'll be a guy. If he can make one more pass, he really enters into that championship discussion. The 95 trying to get around the number 11, and the 22 trying to reel in the 27. That is the battle for first and third. There's Vincent Way coming past us. And here comes Jonathan Getz. Got hung up just a little bit.
And I think Getz is backing it down. He's made the call. He's going to take a silver here in Moto 1, live to fight another day. And I think he's got plenty of fight in him left. That is showing he was able to walk him down the tail end of that race.
And the 95 of Blecka trying to battle with the number 11. Has he gotten him? Yes, he's made the pass, I believe. Yep. So he's going to hop into third. What a last late moto charge by Cole Blecka as they see the white flag. What a battle. What a ride for that young man. And your boy Brody Barth all the way up to 8.
Yeah, the number 16 making moves right there. Check back in. Caleb Wood now sitting inside the top 15. And there you go, Cole Blecha on our screen now moves into that final podium spot.
What a ride. Here's Vincent Way coming into the 10 Commandments one final time. He's got a Moto win on the horizon here. See if he can keep it together. There is Getz one last time. And there is Blecha coming through. And it's almost hard to tell the difference between lappers and the front runners because they're all rolling so good.
Seems like some of these lappers have segments they've been saving up for on this last lap.
Hold you up, man. Oh, hold on there. Vincent Way with a little bobble there. We saw it get Jonathan Getz there. And it is so deep. You can see them nursing it through there. I would absolutely be cutting the track. I don't want to hit that stuff. Nope. It's all you, man.
So your leader making his way through the sand section for the final time, getting ready to go up and over the Rocky Mountain, which is more of like Sandy Mountain, but nonetheless.
It is a sandy, rocky mountain. On this hard-packed, muddy, dry, wet, slick, sandy, loamy course. It's everything. There he is. 2 more turns to go, and the 27 of Vincent Way is going to knock down a Moto win. Man, props to the number 22 of Jonathan Getz. He's going to soldier in there and finish a strong second, but the man of the hour right now is going to see that checker flag and should throw a fist pump of some sort here. Let's see it. There it is.
Well, that was an aggressive pull.
I don't like those things anymore. Get it off my face. Thumbs up for him. Getz will roll in about 8 seconds back for second. And Blecha, man, gets on the box. What a ride.
Got to be positive notes there for the 22 pits. Man, Jonathan Getz putting on a hard charge. Same thing with Cole Blecha. They were headed towards the front. I'm excited. Now we know kind of the running order. We know how the gate pick's going to go for this next race. And so Vincent Way getting the job done. Jonathan Getz grabbing second, and Cole Blecha rounding out your podium.
All right, so that's going to do it for race number 7. That's Mini Senior 2 wrapping up. Up next, we got 450C, race number 8. Following that, we'll have the Open Pro Sport. And then we'll get the 250B Limited out there for race number 9. Race number 10 will be 65cc 10 to 11 Limited. And then we'll have us a little intermission and get back to it with Mini Senior 1, race number 11.
This was going to be an exciting one, Jackson. I know the C Classic gets a certain reputation. I'm not really interested in your opinions on the qualifying process for it, but these guys are unlike any other class because they're old enough to feel the pressure of this situation. This is the first time for every one of these C riders ever racing out here at Loretta's. They're feeling the pressure. It's a whole lot to get out here, and I'm excited to see the gate drop for 450C here in just a moment. Still wrapping up the last of Mini Senior, making their way around.
Hey, I got a whole shot award I got to hand out from, I think, 65, about 2 motos ago. He was busy drinking water. Come on out to the front. Hold that up. Let's hear it for Eli Herrick, your whole shot winner in 65. Hey, it's all new to these kids. You're up on the podium. Who do you want to thank for getting that awesome start there a couple motos ago?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, WTT, my trainer, Rob Raynard, at Metro East Photos, Fox, Dunlop, Rue Designs, GoPro, Sun Enterprises. What else? Oh, no, that's
We're good. All right, congratulations, Eli Herrick, your Stasic Whole Shot Award winner in 65. And we'll switch back to the Mini Senior class, looking for Vincent Way, taking a big gold medal in this moto. Got out front early, but it wasn't actually because of the start. He made serious passes in the very first lap of this one. So let's get the number 27 on up. All right, so that was wild, that first lap. Not a great start, but a ton of early passes, and that put him up front, and he knew what to do with it from there, and that is getting the gold medal. But you can bet this is going to be a battle all week long in this class. Jonathan Getz, Cole Blecka, great rides coming through traffic, and they would end up second and third. But this is the big one right here, a gold medal for Vincent Way. Dude, you got to tell me about those first couple turns. You were doing some serious work to get the lead.
Yeah, I was probably like 30th, shanked to start. That was terrible. And then somehow I was first in the first lap, so.
Do you even know what you did, or was it like blink of an eye, and next thing you know, you're in the lead?
I was pushing and shoving a little bit, but.
Okay. Hey, that's what you got to do. How do you feel about the week so far, man? You feel good?
I feel awesome. We did a lot of work in DeWitt, Michigan, and can't wait for the rest of the week.
Who do you want to thank, Vincent?
My mom, my dad, my grandma, grandpa, my mom and Bobby, Husqvarna, FMF, Monster Army, Answer, Alpine Star Boots, Bell Helmet, Scott Goggles, Maddie, Daniel, everybody, thank you so much.
All right, there it is, a moto win for Vincent Way. Oh yeah, great job. And this is going to be fun to watch this mini senior division over the next 2 motos beyond this one. But congratulations for now, Vincent. Good job. You can go chill out. And we'll bring up our second place finisher, which is Jonathan Getz. And a good charge here, putting in the hot 2:08 lap times in the midpoint of this moto. Let's bring him out front so we can see all your logos there. Let's hear it for your runner-up, Jonathan Getz. Well, you were rolling too, man. You feel good about your riding?
Yeah,
How rough is it out there right now, though?
it's very rough.
Where do you normally do your riding?
My house,
Anything like this?
a little bit.
Who do you want to thank, Jonathan?
My mom and dad, Tutu Graphics, Monster, Dunlop MX Tire, Fly, 100%, Miko Metals, Ithaca, Sickwix, Fast Flex. Everyone else, thank you.
Jonathan Getz, your runner-up in Mini Senior. Good job. And I'm going to hand out a whole shot award to Mr. Wolf. If he's around, we'll give him a Stasic whole shot award. And we got Cole Blecka, our third place finisher. So I need third to come on up. And also a Stasic whole shot award to Jace Wolf. All right, making some moves also. When we get these kids together off the start, it's going to be a fun second moto. Let's hear it for Cole Blecka taking third. Tell me about that one. How'd you get there?
Drew 41, just out second to outside gate. Bird boxed all first lap, and then just pushed the entire moto, even when I wanted to probably pull off at 15.
Hey, that's impressive to get third out of that. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my whole family, Station 5, everybody that pushes me at the training facility, Answer, Asterisk, 60, Dunlop, Race Tech, and everybody else that supports me. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without you.
All right, let's hear it for Cole taking third. Well done. Like I said, you get these kids up front together, it's going to be a fun one. And we do have a Stasic whole shot award. I'm going to call him Airwolf. Let's hear it for Jace Wolf with your Stasic whole shot award. It's a stacked class. Getting a whole shot isn't easy, man. How did you get that done?
Pulled second gate pick and then held it wide open.
That's how you do it. Who do you want to thank, Jace?
Tamer for getting me that whole shot. Answer, TZR, or PR2. And then 100% Rob's, Midwest MX Academy for training me to get that 5th place. And then EVS for keeping me safe. And then JGR Motors for letting me pull that whole shot. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Jace Wolf with your whole shot award. All right, we're moving up to the 450C division. I'm going to send it back to the tower.